Darrell, that was a well-earned point today.
Yeah, no, I agree. We're not doing cartwheels in there, but it was certainly the second half of the season. We need to be picking up a lot more points away from home, and to start with the point today is a good point for us.
Yeah, you're not going to turn things around overnight, are you? It was a good building block today, especially at the back.
Yeah, it was. It was a game that could have gone either way, to be honest with you. We had a couple of great opportunities. They had a couple of good opportunities. Their keepers pulled off a couple of great saves, and so was mine. So we could have gone either way. So draw was probably a fair reflection on the game, but pleasing from my aspect is that, you know, stress before the game, we've got to be picking up more things away from home, and like I say, start with the point here is good.
Yeah, you don't win games by conceding sloppy goals. Today, defensively, I think you were very sound, weren't you, for the 90?
Yeah, looked solid. Keepers made a couple of saves, what came to do as well, which is important against a team that's done relatively very well at home over the years. So it was always going to be a tough game for us, but thank the travel in support that came up and on Boxing Day to support the lads was very much appreciated as well. Yeah,
Adam Smith's been at the club a few months now. It's obviously a big battle to get that goalkeeping jersey. How well did he play today?
Yeah, no, he had a good solid game. Took things, kicked well, made a couple of good saves. So that's what you want your keeper to do.
Offensively, how did you play today?
Offensively, I thought we created. Nico's had a great chance. It's hit the keeper's shoulder, and Sirks has gone and scuffed one through one-on-one, and we were a little bit sloppy offside a few times, and a few opportunities blocked. I won't say we was anywhere near our fluent best, but sometimes you've got to grind out results, and we haven't ground out enough, shall we say, draws, certainly in the first half of the season. So hopefully we can obviously win football games, but turn the defeats, those what we have been losing games, into draws.
If work rate gets you goals, Tom Nichols would probably be your top scorer, wouldn't he?
Yeah, no, he kept going. I thought he led the line. We mixed it around a little bit second half just to get a bit more impetus in our midfield, which worked, because we're quite flexible like that, to be fair to the lads, and we're adaptable and we can change one or two things around. But I thought he led the line very well.
And at last, a draw?
Yes, yeah, I forgot what a draw felt like. So no, we'd take a positive point away from home.
We'll just build on what you spoke to before the game. Does it feel like a bit of a fresh start to the season now? What's done is done. You said you had a chat with the players in the build-up to today's game.
Certainly, but how can I put it? One of the known illusions are how difficult this league is. I don't know why, and I keep banging this same drum. Just because we've got a support base of the top six, don't mean we're anywhere near a top six League One team. We've got to earn the right. Had a fantastic season in League One last year. We're finding it a little bit more tougher this year. The competition in the League One's a lot more tougher, so we just got to keep trying to improve it and keep moving it, trying to move it forward. And we've hit a few major roadblocks in the first half of the season. It's about learning from that. It's about more of our players being consistently showing the levels that they're capable of, and then you start climbing the table. But there's certainly no quick fix. I mentioned this a good few weeks ago. There's no quick fix into it, and you know, our target is to make sure we remain in League One now. We've had to look at it, scrap it, and try and build the slow building blocks.
Yeah, this season, as long as you avoid being such towards the relegation zone, is that a
we
success?
Yes, no, I'd never class that as a success, to be honest with you, because
it's a start then.
Yeah, it's about building, isn't it? About moving the club forward. But I can keep banging on the same drum, which I don't want to keep banging on about, of what the club needs. I don't really want to keep going into the stuff. But what it is we've got to make sure we're not left behind, and that we continue to try and improve on and off.
And you got Oldham next. Just a word on that's your final game of the year.
Yeah, no, it's a good crack by the EFL, isn't it? 2 games in 3 days. I bet he's having a nice cup of tea in his office, bless him, isn't he? So I'm sure he's probably never played a 95-minute game of football in his life, has he? So he'll be having his nice coffee in and send us up Oldham and then Portsmouth at home. 2 games in 3 days.
I was going to say, I mean, it's one thing playing 4 games over Christmas, but sending you to Oldham, is that a bit annoying?
Clowns in charge. Listen, I'm all for Boxing Day games. I'm all for New Year's Day games, but you know, I picked up an hamstring injury, and it's guaranteed the pitches are soft at this time of year. Explosive players, and the Premier League managers will be telling you this, and we're already into, you know, a lot of games this year. So, but hey, we've got to get on with it. We'll go up there and try and put out a good positive 11 to go and beat Oldham. Yeah, I'd like to try and finish on positives, but you mentioned Dan Ledbetter. Is it going to keep him out? It's hamstring. Yeah. So it'd be, I'd imagine hamstrings are 4 to 6 weeks, aren't they? So that's the dangers. I took Billy off today because he's not that long back from an hamstring as well, to be honest with you. All of a sudden you lose two hamstrings, and we can't afford it. We haven't got the squad. We haven't got the squad size or depth or quality in the squad to be able to have long-term injuries.